It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Now, more exciting stuff happening on your feel-good breakfast show. I love a good cup of coffee and, more importantly, a good cup of tea now and then. But once soaked dry and emptied of all its rich goodness, you will most likely bury your used tea bag in the bin and you will mumble something like, "Rest in peace, you tasty thing." Well, wait for it. There is a community project that wants you to donate your used tea bags. Yes, you heard right. And this is how.
Who would have thought that a simple tea bag could drastically improve the lives of one small poverty-stricken community? 17 years ago, English art teacher Jill Heynes would not have dreamed of it either.
It was over a cup of tea with a friend that the idea of reinventing the humble tea bag from the bottom of the cup into art came about. With a little inspiration, the tea bag was enjoyed, emptied, ironed and individually hand-decorated to become the first of its kind of recycled tea art.
You employ local community members and you empower them to start their own businesses. How has using this work ethic empowered and grown original tea bag designs?
They paint the tea bags at home. They paint the designs, we buy them back from them, and it's extra money on top of their wages. Some of them now produce bags, produce paper mache animals. It gives them huge business and entrepreneurial expertise.
The tea bags are used to create trays and coasters by pressing painted bags onto wooden blocks which are varnished. Other types of functional art include notebooks, boxes and gift cards, and they're even branching out into other products such as handbags.
We want those products to be in people's homes. We want a tourist to buy, not just to a reminder of Africa, but every day it's used.
Employees are mentored and trained to start their own businesses like Nomsa, a former domestic worker who now sells her own products back to the organization.
Honestly, my life before was really bad. It was not so good because I was living in a shack, and my shack was very wet on winter time. My life has changed ever since I started to paint tea bags. I saved that money because it's an extra money to buy a house. Now I've got a house through painting tea bags.
That is absolutely amazing. Now, have you been allowed some creative freedom with your own designs?
Oh yes, definitely. I've got my designs at tea bags now. Now I know that I can do something. I can create my own designs.
The tea bags make their way into the hands of artists through generous donations. In fact, one man was so inspired to gather tea bags for the company that he went on a journey through Africa.
We inspired a man called Alan Whelan from the UK to ride his motorbike across Africa, at the same time stopping and having tea with everybody, collecting their tea bags and bringing them to us. And it always amazes me just the love and the time that people put into saving these tea bags for us.
So on average, how many tea bags do you use?
Look, we get through thousands of them, and a couple of weeks ago we actually ran out, so there was a bit of a plea put out for tea bags. Basically, we just desperately need tea bags. People drop them off at our waterfront store, they bring them here, they come through the post. Again, very bizarre.
With a growing demand for original tea bag products, this small local business now caters to international shoppers with a stall at the new water-shaped market at the V&A waterfront.
What feedback do you get from tourists when they visit the stall?
Most of them are so amazed with what we do with the tea bags. They go back, they tell the story to their friends, and they bring more tourists to us to come and buy our products.
How have you grown since being with Original Tea Bags?
I've gained so much experience, self-confidence, and I love working here because it creates jobs. So there is a lot of great opportunities for all of us.
This is an absolute gem. I love what Eleanor Roosevelt said right here. A woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong she is until you put her in hot water.